human potential is the only raw material. This raw material of the human being has never been fully exploited. The ability of the human being to think and create his thoughts and bring them into existence has never been truly exploited. The human being has been turned into thinking like a beast, acting like a beast, behaving like a beast, and left uncultivated to truly become the person he is created to be. This human potential is nothing but the human being's ability to think and bring into existence his thoughts. Has that been the case? Is our potential developed to the point that we, you and I, can bring into existence the thoughts we have in our minds? Is it truly the case, or it is not the case? Now, to understand the significance of this human brain, because it is this human brain that creates the human force, the impulse received from the impressions of the five senses. Now, we got to understand, if you want to understand this human brain, let's look at the earth. I call this earth the microcosm of the human brain. This earth is so magnificent, so significant that it can tell you, the human being himself, especially his mind and the creation of his mind. How does the brain create the thoughts, create the ideas, creates the words, creates the expressions, and mold the human being into what he is? When you take the earth as a sample of the human brain, whatever seed you plant into the earth, then the earth germinates the seed, grows the seeds, develops the seeds into a fully developed tree. That this tree will be able to produce the fruits and provide the shade the earth needs for its creatures. The human brain is operating just as the earth operates. It is the most powerful instrument in the universe, according to research. And in fact, it is. This human brain will create thoughts received from the impressions of the five senses of the human being, creates impulse of thoughts, and those thoughts brings emotions, and those emotions eventually makes the human being to react in word of expression and of course in words of activities. Any seed of impressions received from the five senses of the human being is taken by the brain of the human being, process it into perceptions, into ideas, into thoughts, and then makes the human being to express himself in words and in deeds. Now, that is why it's important for us to be looking at you look at your thought expressions. Take note of this, I'm saying. There are certain factors that surrounds you, especially your environment in which you put yourself into, shapes the thinking, the ideas, the thoughts you've developed right now and carry it as your expression of life. That is why it's important for you to be cautious of what you've absorbed into your life, because whatever you take into your mind, it becomes the reflection of your expression and of course the reflection of your deeds. It is significant for you to guard this mind, that no filth will get into this mind, because when you're watching the filth, you're seeing the filth, you're listening to forms great expressions of your character, of your words, of your deeds. We have to be very, very, very careful in what gets into our minds.